Hi beautifuls, welcome back to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, twin flame coach. I cover astrology, moon energy and personal development. If you do want to come join us in the members hub, we have private twin flame questions in there. No super chat required, and yes, monthly I come to you live, and during those sessions you're able to ask quick super chat questions. Now for this video, we're going to tune into your psychic energy surrounding your zodiac sign and anything that may come up through this. We will have the extension read should you be interested. Love and light, guys. Sit back, relax, grab a cuppa, and let's get into your update. Hi beautiful Taurus, we're here to have a look at this week's energy, and yes, we will be tuning into love. You have this month's astrology is pretty unique for you. The cards alone are really speaking both to do with a lot of healing. Now, last week we did have a lot of emotions coming up because of the placements of astrology, especially inside of our connections. You have both your crown chakra, which can be more third eye. This is more third eye, and dream traveler. So it's kind of saying two things. It's like, is the dream the dream? Or is it, is it or isn't it? And I think this is really what you're trying to move away from. You're trying to keep as practical and rational as possible, but you could be bouncing in two ways. I do feel in this first week you do need to really maintain that movement forward, and there can be some things that potentially you may have not had the energy to achieve last month, and as we move into the first week of April, you're going to find, Taurus, that you're going to have more momentum and more frequency to achieve some of those things. Now, I do feel it's important to maintain mind, body, and soul, because you do have the visualization and you've got Dreamweaver. Now, it is important to also know that, yes, we get the yin and yang in life. At the moment, it might have been for a lot of us spiritually and physically. We got a lot of the lower stuff, all the yuck. I think the way this is coming through is that you in your mind feel that's all you're going to have, and there's so much more coming. So more coming in a sense of dreams, right? But we were letting go of that old storyline. A lot of the energy relating to the full moon in Libra was all the way back to 2015. So we were closing a cycle emotionally, physically. In relation to that, this could be moving, it could be changing things about. So let's get into it. Number one, work life is set to be quite good for you. I would say that. Now, income streams, getting new jobs and things to that degree, all the hard work you're putting in that it tuned into or took direct steps on last week are going to start showing you signs. If you haven't, it's waiting for you this week to be addressed. But I do see for some of you brand new jobs. This could be a new stream of income. It could be doing your own business. But there's something in a sense of tying up loose ends. Now, this can be at a monetary level. Some of you might be saving, tying up those bills. But I am seeing for some of you, this is two streams of income. But it can be a complete change in that. And love is set this month to really be shaken up and changed as well. Now, there might be some regrets to a degree of, and I'm going to pull a clarifier on this because my guides, they're showing me various storylines here. The regret, some of you are hoping that somebody is going to regret and see the truth of who you really are. But this, again, is very personal on a esoteric level. It's hoping things are going to shift about. And this is what I'm saying. I'm seeing you, it's almost like you're at the ferry and you're ready to leave. You're at the ferry and you're ready to leave. You're like, right, gotta go. I've got major things. But you're delaying because emotionally there was some sort of block where you did not feel that it was okay to do such. Now, there might have been a family-related dynamic playing out, and I'm seeing this. Okay, home, family, your logic of it, your feeling, your paradigm of it, something has shifted. I feel this can also be a connection of the past. And can a reconciliation happen? Some of you might be tuning into that individual. Some of you may be going back to an old job. But I feel very separately as well. There's a major road you're wanting to take. And with that major road, it's like you're second guessing it. You're needing to make some firm decisions. Your health may be impacted by some of these stresses, but by taking baby steps and continuing to move, you'll be set up by mid-month. But it is important that if there's something in your mind that you need to address and you feel it's going to take you to that higher ground, you must start taking those direct steps in the next 2 weeks. This can be a contract. Really, if you see something and you see it to be worthy, jump on it. Grab it. This is more relating to, how do I put it, employment, home, contracts as per se. But do have a look at the fine paperwork, especially by mid-month. But I do feel the sympathy and the sadness. Very separately, at a love-related dynamic can be getting frustrated that this person didn't see the potential at that point. So only perfectly normal that during the full moon in Libra, a lot of us collectively were looking at our relationships, and some of that lingering frequency can be coming through in the first week of April, but it is because we're starting to make direct steps in our life. Now, the beautiful thing is, this is helping this. All the things you're changing at the moment, all the things you're coming to terms with are making it. It's almost like a landway, a runway. But it's like 4 things to come towards you, that healing and that openness to be able to see for you what your standard is and what you need in this connection can shift about. So I feel a lot of you are maybe even looking back that the dream was in the future. Now you're looking at it as the dreams in the past, but what's really coming to you is the dream in the future, and not too far away either. I feel you could be looking and casting a very critical eye on all things in your life, because I feel you're wanting more fun. I do feel to a degree you feel a little bit, you feel changed. You feel very changed, especially when it does come to your love life. But I'm hearing the term you want to change. Some of you also may be meeting people in groups, and really reflecting upon that and thinking, okay, and this can even be meeting love interests as well, which is going to give you a clarity in mind. But I do feel for some of you, you're also seeing more so that are single, you're seeing polarities relating to this individual and people of the past. But you're just really to have balance in your life, and you're open to other experiences. You aren't wanting to keep your vibe low. And I definitely see that as a shifting perspective inside. Let's see what else is coming through. I am seeing some of you thinking of an individual day and night. They're quite dreamy. We'll call them Mr. or Ms. Dreamboat. They're sort of like a dreamboat energy here, but you're looking at it. It's not you've signed on the dotted line or anything like that. It just feels there could be meditation, in relation to this. Now, Mr. or Ms. Dreamboat can also be, for those of you that are singles or even in a complicated situation, it can even be thinking about the way the person used to be, because I said to you initially these cards were like this, and then when I placed them down they ended up like that. So past, present, and then the swapping around. So it's do you go back, do you go forward? Some of you are in that 50-50 mode at the moment, and a lot of times when we are in that space, stagnancy occurs temporarily, and then all systems go. And that's sort of what I see coming through for you psychically. Now, I am seeing that there might be regret relating to the past. Some of you might be really on guard, and really changing the way you see things, but wanting to have more fun. Just be careful of extremes, because I do see that health could be an issue with the extremities. But overall, I am seeing your romantic interest as, you know, maybe in your mind they're taking a little bit too long. Maybe they're giving you a poker face and you really don't know how to take this situation. I do feel this person in the past was maybe very free in spirit, not wanting to really be tied down, potentially not looking at connections in a very traditional fashion. But they're very different now. They're really moving towards being, you know, very playful. You're sort of, some of you are wondering, and this could be your energy too, some of you are wondering whether you're ready for a solid connection right now. And it's like, do you just stay? And that's what I mean. So I feel many of you at the moment are in the 50-50 this week. But I'm also seeing very separately, there are some major things that you're needing to make a decision on. I think once you make the decision on that, the rest is going to become clear. But we're going to go into that in the extension and see why this blockage is coming up and what the potential outcome can be. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next week update. If you do want to come and join us and you are Twin Flames, we have Twin Flame Live every Friday unless notified via the community tab. So please click the balance up, and we do have the Members Hub as well, which I do private coaching sessions if there's something tender you want to talk about. Love and light. I'll see you for the extension read on next week. Thanks for joining us. If you do want the extension read, it is in the link directly below in the box. Also, all the booking information is there. Please subscribe if you do want to have current updates relating to astrology, moon energy, twin flame path. I do have super chats, so if you do feel you can't afford a reading, you can jump through and have a question during the sessions, as well as if you haven't joined my website, please do, because I do put up notifications relating to when I'm coming live, any events coming up, and specials. Take care. I will see you later. Have a great week.